And hello to all friends, Potatoes are with you. And today I'm going to show you 3 farms that are built very easily and very cheaply, and at the same time will be incredibly efficient. But before you start watching, be sure to subscribe to me and click on the bell so as not to miss new videos. The first farm will help you form Enderman, an investigative Ender's pearls, and also a lot of experience. To build it, you need a lot of foliage, a lot of building blocks, 3 half blocks, so many stairs, a lot of ender pearls, 6 hatches of any kind, 6 carpets of any kind, 6 funnels, 3 chests, 1 rail, 1 trolley, lava, water, and also any tag. We take it all and go to the edge. Here we are, and in order to build this farm, we will first need to click on F3 plus bench press in order to open these UCAN key. And then we come to the edge of our island, and you can see here we also run out of chunks. Let's build up a little bit here, even for cleanliness. And that's what we got. You should definitely be on the edge of the entire island, and it is imperative that Chang also ends here. Then, we go to the right corner and report 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. On the 9th block, we take a bucket of lava with you and put it right here so that it all flows right to the bottom. Next, let's turn off the Kokonkov again with the help of F3 plus Jim, and here we will spill the water. Look here. We get what obsidian comes out, and then this whole lava also flows to the very bottom. This is exactly what we are trying to achieve. Then, we remove the water and go to the very bottom. That's what we got. We can put up all the ladders here, so that we can just climb back up in the end. Now you will need to take the foliage and put as many as 2 stacks of blocks in the other direction from this island. Otherwise, just the farm will not work. Let's do it now. Just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on, shorter, to 128. I'm not going to put it here for so long, so I just used the command, added 128 to one of the coordinates. And in short, that's what we get. Let's continue to replace the reverse oak, and in a good way of course, there should have been such a path here. There's an island over there. Then we turn back on the display of chunks, and look, here we have it now. Let's bring it to the end. So that almost to the end of this last chunk, but here we do not finish building 3 blocks, and then we take it in the 3rd block. Here we put 1, 2, 3, and here we will also finish the platform, so that we end up with 5 for 3. Then, there are 2 blocks here, and also 2 more blocks here. Then, we can turn off the whole thing for now, and put more blocks, so that we have a 3 by 3 hole here. That is, here we are now looping everything around like this, and that's what we get. Here let's put 3 auxiliary blocks, and then 1, 2, and 3 chests. Then we break these auxiliary blocks, and put the funnels behind them, so that they all look at the chests. That's the way it is. Then, we take the building blocks, and make such sides 2 blocks high here. And you will also need to take 3 half blocks, and put 1, 2, and 3 here already. And you will also need to install any 6 carpets on the funnel. Then we go to the back of our farm, and put up the foliage. 1, 2, 3, and so it will need to be done 11 more times to end up with a 3 by 12 platform. So I did it. Then we go to the very end, and put 1, 2, 3 blocks here, and 1, 2, and 3 more here. Then, we make the sides here too high, so that here we have such a passage formed. Then we go further, and here we set up the next platform, 3 by 5, that is, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Then, we take the building blocks here, we put 1, 2, 3 blocks here. Here, we are building up 2 more blocks, and also 2 blocks here. And we do it this way as many as 5 more times, to get a 6 by 7 platform. Now you will need to take the foliage, and now build up 5 blocks on all sides of this platform. That is, look here 5 blocks, then 5 blocks, here 5 more blocks, here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here, in the end, we connect it so that we get a square. So we did it, and absolutely the same will need to be done from all sides of this platform. And that's what we end up with. Then we go back to our main block. Let me better make a peaceful difficulty now, otherwise just the Enderman will interfere with us. And we will put 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2 here, so that in the end, such steps will be formed here. Then you will also need to put such a ring of foliage here, and then increase 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Such is the visor. Then, we take more foliage, and we will need to make such sides here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And here we wrap it up. 1, 2, 1, 2. And in the end, we bring it so that here we have all these Endermen, so to speak, who will be remembered here. Here they will go and eventually fall here. Then we will come from the other side and kill here. We will need to take the hatches as well. Put 3 pieces here, open them, and also 3 pieces here, and open them. Then, it will be necessary to build up 1 more layer of walls here, put 1 block here, and here let's place 2 foliage. Then, we put 3 more leaves here, and 3 leaves here. We will need to reduce it a little, so we put 1 or 2 leaves here, Then we finally take the rails and the trolley. We put the rail here and the trolley here. Next, let me make myself a light complexity, and here it will need to be called now with an endermit. We will do this with the help of ordinary ender pearls. We'll just throw it here, and one day it will appear. Well, here he is, and now he will need to be somehow stuffed into this trolley. Here it will be necessary to have a little fun with him, but in the end, it will work out, and it will definitely need to be named so that it simply does not disappear. And this, by the way, had to be done before we shoved his trolley, so we break the whole thing and call it. Hooray, we did it. Now we get out of here, put 2 leaves here, and finally close it. Now it will be necessary to break here 1 2 foliage to open the endermite. And look how these endermen have flooded in here. It's just tin. I didn't expect it to be like this even now, but just look at the efficiency of this farm. They can't get it in any way, but just fall into this pit. Well, that's it. The farm is ready. We can even check it out now. Just take the Nether sword and beat these endermen. Look at just how many of them there are. And by the way, I don't even have time to kill them, because they all resort from there. In short, we look, so I poke them a little. Here we have 16, here 2, and here we have 6. And also a lot more experience. The following company will help you form iron. And to build it, you will need a lot of building blocks, 26 fences, 3 of any semi-blocks, 2 funnels, 7 of any hatches, 2 signs, 1 sand shower, chest, 3 beds, a bucket of water, a bucket of lava, and also any tag. We take it all and start building it. To begin with, you will need to put any 7 blocks in height, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Then we put another block and make a 5 by 5 platform here. By the way, we still need glass. I'm sorry, I forgot about it. We put up 1 2 3 blocks here, 1 2 3 blocks, 1 2 3 blocks, 1 2 3, and in short, we make such walls. Well, on one side, let's go with this one, and we'll make such a hole here. That is, here, we will have all the same walls, except that here we will have 1 hole, and that's how it works for us so far. Then we go to the opposite side of this hole, we put a bed here, and we put the last bed in the following way, so that it is located like this. Then you will need to break 1 2 3 blocks here, put a sand shower here. Then we'll put an auxiliary block here, and also here. Then you will need to take the hatches, put 1 hatch, 2 hatches, and also 3 hatches with the help of a shift, so that they are, so to speak, on top of each other, like this. Then they will need to be opened, so that they look at us, so I did it wrong here. We need to do it in the following way, so that when they open, they look at the center. Well, or in short, here we have such a cavity formed. But we will break these blocks ourselves. We will put water over the sand of the soul, and also take the semi-blocks that we install here, and also here. Then you will need to jump into this water, and put 1 hatch here. That is, this is how it looks like from the other side. Then we finally move up and make a roof. But the roof is not easy, not complete, and you will need to leave 3 blocks here. That is, look like this. And here, by the way, I put it in vain, or rather not even 3, but 4, so that in the end, it turned out as follows. Then, it will be necessary to bring residents to this department, where the beds are located. Then here is 1, 2, and also 3 residents. We close them here, and then bring the zombies into this water. Somehow we push him here, and in general, the zombie should end up here. Then we remove the chest, put it here, and finally, 2 funnels like this on top. By the way, we need to do it in a good way now, faster than night, otherwise we just have a zombie burning now. But in the future it certainly won't burn. We have already got a golem, which is a little disturbing to us, but we will still need to install 3 fences here, 1, 2 and 3. And then, you will need to install signs on this side, here, and finally here. Then, it will be necessary to install more plates, but in such a way that they stand on the plates of these here. That is, look like this and finally like this. Yes. Then we break the topmost fence and pour lava here. Then we install the fence here, in such a way that it forms such a side. Then, we take the water ourselves, pour it in this corner, in this, and also finally, in the last 4th corner. So that our golem, which will spawn here, will simply burn in lava, and then the bucket will fall into our funnels, and move into the chest. Well, that's it. A fully automatic and endless iron farm is ready. See how it works. Zombies frighten these residents, and accordingly, a golem comes to their aid, which will be remembered from above. But he can't help them in any way, and just burns up in an avalanche. By the way, he appeared again, he burns down here, burns down, and as a result, the whole drop falls into this chest. By the way, exactly the most important thing. This zombie should be called. You call it absolutely any tag, and then it will never disappear from you. Well, the next farm will generate you an infinite amount of fried chicken. To build it, you need any 4 blocks, 9 glasses, 2 half blocks, 3 distributors, 1 observer, 2 funnels, 2 daylight sensors, 3 redstone dust motes, a repeater, a redstone torch, a lever, 1 ladder, one chest, lava, and also chicken eggs. We take it all and start building it. To begin with, we will put a chest and one funnel behind it and a building block behind the funnel. And on this block from the side of the chest, we put a distributor once and twice. Then, we take a semi-block and put it on this funnel, and we will also need to put another funnel behind the lower distributor, so that it looks at the lower distributor accordingly. Then, we take the glass, put 3 pieces on the half blocks, and also build up one more layer like this. This is our front side. We go in here to the left, and also take an observer, and put it right behind the funnel, so that it looks at us in this direction, that is, to the right of this farm. And we will install a daylight sensor in front of it. And by the way, it will need to be poked by the PCM, so that it reacts the other way around at night. Then we go to the other side, and we will need to install another daylight sensor. Only here it is, and here we will put one block. Then, we put an auxiliary block of love here, and install a stove on it. That's how we can break it. We put a rest repeater on the half block, and just one speck of dust on this block. Then, we put any helpful block here, and here we put the usual building blocks as follows, and here we break. And on these 2 blocks, you will need to put 2 specks of dust once and also 2. Then we go to the other side, and we will need to install a distributor that looks in the direction where the funnel is located, and we put a lever behind the distributor. Then, we take a native torch, put it right behind the observer, so that here we have everything flashing. And here we put one ladder on the upper distributor. Then, we take the remaining glass, put 1, 2, and also 3 on top here, so that we have a cavity there where the chickens will be located. Well, that's it. The farm is ready. It remains only to fill it up. The upper distributor, which we have in front, we put 1 bucket of lava, and this rear distributor, which is also on top, we put as many eggs as possible. So let's put 9 stacks here. And now you just need to press the lever and see what happens. Here we have lava, and 1 egg has also been thrown out. Let's call out here now, so that as many chickens as possible will remember us there. Well, that's it. Our farm is ready. Now let's remove this lava here and see how it will work. Here we have chickens. They will make eggs from us, which will flow through this funnel into this distributor. This distributor will sometimes spit out eggs once a day with this, and thus remember the little chickens. These chickens will grow up, then we will just activate the lava here, which is located on top of us here. And in this way, adult chickens will die with the help of lava, feathers will fall out of them, and also fried chicken, which will be captured by the funnel and transferred to the chest. And this farm will produce you about a stack of fried chicken per hour. Well, there was a potato with you. Be sure to subscribe, like, write comments, and also click on the bell so as not to miss new videos. Good luck to everyone, and bye to everyone.